afternoon, guys from Canada and America. Good morning, and it's good afternoon here. Good night to you guys. I don't know what time it is in US and Canada. So today, this is my first video, and I am a diehard Bruins fan. I have started watching NHL since 2016. Okay, and since then I am a Bruins fan. So let's just get into the recap. So first of all, Panthers versus Lightning. Okay, it was all Bobrovsky. If there was no Bobrovsky, I think the score might have been like 6 goals to 7 goals of Tampa Bay. And the shocking thing for me is that Tampa literally played 70% of their roster was from AHL. I literally mean it. I know Panthers also have big injuries, but it was not like Hedman out, all out, McDonough out, Cirelli out, Hegel out. Like you can see from top to bottom, 70% of the regular guys were missing from Tampa Bay's line. So once again, Panthers, not once again, but yeah, among this, I think Lightning was the better team. Second, Kings versus Senators. Man, after how they beat my Bruins last game, I thought that Senators might get a win. But I think all over the game, it was kind of boring. It's how every Kings game is. But don't look now, Kings are at the top of the Pacific. I know they are on a 4-game winning streak, and they are all last 3 games. These were all road games, and they won every game of that. Now about the Senators. I think Senators should have won this game. I literally believe that. Why? Because the only thing is that their shooting efficiency is not there. Like every shot they made, it was literally in the lap of goalie. Like you can't win like that, guys. Okay. Third, Sabres versus Red Wings. I don't know what to make of these Red Wings. Okay. Like this is not even the first season. Okay. Like their head coach. Last season, I can understand. He came from December or so. So, okay. Some might say, okay, how this would go, and like there would be also benefit of doubt, but I don't know what to make of it. Like where do I start with them? No one chokes like the Red Wings. Okay, no one. Not even Leafs this season have choked like them. 4-1 lead you had, and this is I think second time this season this happened with them, right? And every game it will be like they would be 3-0 up or 2-0 up, 4-2 up, and then it would go to overtime or like literally till last second. And this game, I believe that their top pair of Edwinson and Sider just forgot how to defend. Like they were poke checking, but man, you have such a big bodies. Like 2 of the goals, I thought, like I truly believe, not only think, was because of the fault of those 2 guys. And this has also happened before. Tage Thompson. I know there were reports, not reports, but some talk like, would Tate Thompson be getting traded? I literally don't think. Okay, he is the only guy on Buffalo Sabres who can literally take them out of anything and win them games. But yeah, he is the only one. And once again, he was a monster this game. Bruins versus Canadiens. Okay, I knew everyone was talking like, okay, Bruins is gonna win this game easy peasy. But come on, guys, it's Habs versus Bruins. It will be always physical rivalry. Like this rivalry goes back to century. What I loved about my Bruins in this game was that they were more physical. Okay, it literally showed. I know the Zedoro and Tanner Geno both won their fights. Okay, and Geno's was against the Zakai, so it means a lot to me. Both teams are performing well simultaneously. Okay, a rare occurrence that has not happened in a long time. Why I am saying this? My Bruins were good from say last 12-13 years, but at that time Canadiens was all like, okay, Carey Price this, Carey Price that. Like they were fully dependent on Carey Price. 2021 was a shocker for all of us. Okay, they went to the Stanley Cup finals, but it was a Canadian in US. Like that whole division was made up of Canadians, so that you can say an anomaly. But this is the first year where both Bruins and Habs are good. Like first and second rank both are in the Atlantic. So that's why I think this rivalry meant more to me and many of the Bruins and Habs fans. Now they gotta be in the market for center. Okay, after how New York got injured, I think Habs have to be in that market, because see, everyone is saying young team. Okay, it's good, but you want to build up. You know, after the last season, everyone's saying, okay, they were a year ahead of the curve of their rebuilding. But now you don't want to go back to that losing ways and not make the playoffs, because that might demotivate them. Okay, all the young players and then. winning is always good. I always say that, no matter what people say, oh, playoffs. In Toronto, Leafs fans, everyone are saying, okay, they got to the playoffs and now nothing is working. But guys, at least you got to the playoffs, okay? Like that feeling, looking your team into the playoffs, it's just beautiful. I am a Bruins fan and I know that, okay? Last year we didn't make it. It literally hurt me. Now, who would be the centers on the market? I think one name that no one is saying, Kadri, I think everyone are going, is Alex Wennberg of San Jose Sharks, and I will talk about him later. I think he's a good, like, until New comes back and Oliver Kapanen really thrives in this system, and Michael Hague, who is playing for Michigan, one of the best prospects in Heb's system right now. I think Wennberg is not bad option to be your 2C. And Suzuki, I think, is playing hurt. I don't know. Okay? And this is just a speculation from my side, but I just don't see him playing at 100%. Pasta, if that in third period, if he had that goal, man, it would have been on highlight reel all year long. It was that good. But he even missed an empty netter. Not empty netter, but the net was literally open in the first period. Husnadino is the most surprising one for me. I know everyone has performed well for my Bruins, but the one guy that I didn't expect, it was Husnadino. And since Lindholm has been out, he is centering the first line and he has been magnificent. Like, truly, the chances he is generating for my Bruins is out of the world. I truly believe that, okay? If you had watched that first period, like, he was all over the ice for my Bruins. The Bruins penalty kill. My goodness, like 6 or 7 power plays were given to Habs and they couldn't score on a single one of them. I think, or only on one. Like, it was too good. So yeah, that was the best thing about Bruins. And Swayman also looked like, 2 seasons ago playoffs Swayman. And after a lot of time, so it is very good for me. I still don't like his contract because just see how Spencer Knight is playing for Chicago, and for Anaheim Ducks, the Dostal is playing. Like, they both are around 5.89 million to around 6.5 million, whereas Swayman is over 8 million. So I am still not liking that contract, but yeah, if he could make some saves like he did today and play this way, then I can come to it. Like, okay, not a problem. Now, the fifth game, Oilers versus Hurricanes. Skinner was playoff Skinner, okay? He literally was. Some of the saves that this guy makes sometimes out of nowhere and out of the blue are mind-boggling. Like, one game you would see him and this guy is trash. He shouldn't even be an NHL regular. Chances that generating, but overall, it was amazing performance from Stuart Skinner. Roslovic's addition, I think, one of the most, or the master stroke you can say by Edmonton, is the Roslovic guy that they took chance upon. I still don't know, so many teams had doubts as a 2C or 3C, but no one took chance on this guy, and Edmonton took, and he got his revenge against his former team today. Hyman's Edison showed, okay, the grit that he brings, the forecheck, back check, everywhere on the board alongside. He also got an assist, but for me, it was secondary. The physical presence that guy brings, it just elevates all of Oilers' offense to a whole other level. Now we have to talk about Hurricanes goaltending. Okay, once again, sometimes I believe Hurricanes are the Western Oilers of East. I truly believe that because their only problem is goaltending, and every year it has been their problem. Even this season, out of 4 goalies they have used, only one, Kochetko, has over .900 save percentage. It is around .908 if I believe, but he is the only guy. All other 3, Anderson and Bussi, all are below 900. At least Bussi has .898 or something like that. But Anderson, who has played the most games, and I think he is a starter for them, is around 880 or 885, like something. It's atrocious, okay? And still this team is winning and pulling into overtimes, etc. I think you've got to give their coach credit for that. Now, Leafs versus Blackhawks. I am a Bruins fan, and I don't know why I'm saying this. My wife is a Leafs fan, okay? So that's why I have, some love for Leafs. Not love also, but I just don't literally hate them. But I dislike them, but because of my wife, I have to say some kind words to Leafs fan base. You guys gotta need to go and rebuild, okay? Like, rebuild time is there. Don't even say anything, okay? Matthews, if you can trade him, go and trade him. I don't think you could trade him. The best value that you have on your team right now, I think, Tene, when he comes back, he's a very good defender. Okay, don't believe all the media outlets saying, okay, he has not been good and that, etc. He is damn good, and because of his age, and he might have lost a footing or speed than before, but his hockey IQ and the way he always closes the gap on defense is literally elite. I have to say that. So that's why I think you got a now. The best thing you can get is John Tavares value. I know many Leafs fans will not like it, but guys, go for it. You can get a first round. Minnesotawild is looking for a top 6 forward. Okay, Canadiens right now are like looking everywhere, whoever they can get, and who better than Tavares at 2CO. Coven, I don't know. Easton Coven, everyone was saying that okay, he would bring some juice to the lineup, but today what I saw against my Bruins, I literally felt like he's too immature, or I don't know what to say. But yeah, I didn't like his game. Okay, he was not even relevant, to be very honest with you and frank with you. And this is not just hating. I just don't like his game. I don't know if it really translates or not, because he doesn't have that physical element. He might have that, but he is more skill. Like it's always with the Toronto guys, okay, skill A plus. But whenever it comes to other things like physical defensemen or even physicality, etc., they just don't have that. Now, one other guy that I really want to talk about is William Nylander. I just don't know. Whenever this guy doesn't get a point, it's like I don't even see him on the ice. He is that invisible to me. I don't know how you Leafs fans talk about him like, okay, he is good, but problem was Mitch Marner. I would take Mitch Marner over William Nylander 99 out of 100 times. And I'm not even kidding. At least Marner plays both ends of the ice, unlike this guy who always stands in his on the offensive zone and always waiting for okay some breakaway and puck luck, etc. This is not how it's done. Okay, now on to the Blackhawks. My goodness, winning is the best thing that you can give to youngsters. Everyone will say, okay, no, they should get top 5 pick, top 6. Fuck that. Okay, Blackhawks, like literally you all fan base, fuck that thinking. That's not how you build a winning culture. Sidney Crosby once came, just in his second year, he took the Penguins to the playoffs, and you all saw how that went. 4 Stanley Cup finals, we won 3 of them. That's how you build it. Okay, even Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, I think it was only 3 to 4 years that they came and won the cup in 2010, the first Blackhawks Cup in over 50 years. So winning is always good. Don't say I don't know where I have heard, but on some forums or etc. that why we are winning and we still need some 1 or 2 good forwards. Guys, you all have so many guys in the system. Okay, that Nestersil guy is playing exceptional. I think he is on UMass. I don't know. Yes, I think he is on UMass this year. Then you all had already have Anton Frondel. Okay, the one guy that I really liked about, everyone is talking about Bedard and Nazar, and good, like yes, they should be talked about because they have both played exceptionally well this season. Ryan Green, that guy is a masterstroke. Okay, like how you guys get this out of anywhere, you guys get this, I don't know. Even that KHL, your guy is leading in the goals. I don't know, Kent Sero, his name, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I was just looking at it. Your prospect pool is really good. Now just focus on winning and build that culture, because that's how you win Stanley Cups in the future. Spencer Knight, please. He is the MVP of Blackhawks, and I really think his name should be in at least top 5 for Vezina consideration. Now, Wild versus Ducks. Ducks have lost 3 straight, okay? Everything that had gone, Leo Carlson for MVP and Chris Kreider talk and Joe Quenneville for head coach of the year, etc. I think we should pump the brakes on that, because the 3 games they have lost, I literally believe that the team they played were better than them. It was not like, okay, they were out shooting their opponents and still lost, etc. I don't think it was like that. I really believe that Ducks should have lost all 3 games, okay? They were not that good team, like whether it's forward checking, back checking, etc., everything. They better start winning, because Kings have got their groove back. Other thing is that Edmonton Oilers and Golden Knights, they are not going anywhere, and Kraken are looking legit. I believe that Ducks might make the playoffs. I truly believe that, because my thing was that Kraken, I don't think they are legit, but they literally are looking good. Okay, Kraken, and we will talk about them. As for the Wild, even they have won 3 of their last 4 games. They are still sixth in the Central. Is Central the best division in the hockey right now? I truly believe that. Okay, I know everyone predicted it even before the season started, but now we are seeing clear gap. It's not even close. Other 3 divisions are, they don't even come in the same stratosphere as Central, like Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg. Everyone are looking loaded. Even Blackhawks are like damn good. So the only bad team would be Blues and Preds, but Blues we didn't expect it, but Preds I think everyone expected it. Now next game, Capitals versus Devils. Devils did good with all the injuries and exceptionally well after what we heard about Jack Hughes. Now it was the youngest Hughes brother who was a star in this game according to me. Nemec, man, last season everyone were talking about when Devils should trade him, and there were talks also about him that Devils wanted to trade him. I don't know how much truth it is. I just read it somewhere, but thank God they didn't do it, because right now he is the most clutch goal scorer of all of NHL. In last 2 games, he has been the OT winner and the shootout winner. Jasper Bratt might be the most underrated player in the league. I truly believe it. He's exceptionally well when it's stick handling. I don't know why more people don't talk about him, but I truly believe that his stick handling is second to none. Like, I am talking about whole league, okay, not only on the Devils. He's that good. Then this Arsenic Gritsuk. I don't know why his name is not coming when it about talk about Calder and everything. He has only played 18 games, zero point 0.5 points per game it is, but he's still generating chances, and he's a horse. He does all the dirty work, forecheck, back check, etc., everything, and still generates chances. That's what is the best about this guy. Then the Caps are the most disappointing team for me this season. Last in Metro, have lost 4 out of their 5 games. Logan Thompson, the clear-cut MVP of Caps, is the only saving grace on that team. Now I know Strom is a point per game player, Wilson is a point per game player, but other than that, no one on that team is even come close to double digit. I think Ovechkin has 14 points, so yes, I can agree with that. Protas and McMichael have been disappointment. Okay, this season I really expected Protas, after having 66 points last season, that he would be a point per game player this, but yeah, he's not there. And McMichael, even last season from say around February and so onwards, I thought his game really dipped, so he had been disappointed. Strom and Wilson are the only 2 guys, as I mentioned, are producing at point per game for Caps. Now the Blues versus Golden Knights. Blues, just sell it, man. Like, what are we even doing at this point? You have nice pipeline, okay? Keep Dvorsky. Snuggerud is very good for you guys. Robert Thomas should be the only one who should be kept. The best option for you guys, like Blues fans, Braden Shen and Cairo, just trade them. Those 2 will get you some first round picks even, because of how second line center everyone needs right now. Even if Leafs say they don't want to go into rebuild, they will come after Braden Shen. So that's all there is to it for Blues. Golden Knights, man, it was a dominant win. Like, they really needed it after the 4 straight losses they had in past 4 games. And it's good for them because Kings are not going anywhere, as I just mentioned. Even Ducks are good. So they don't want to be looking, outside, and want to be in that wild card spot for a long time. Stars versus Flyers. Flyers should just forget this game, okay? And now they would be facing Blues in the next game, so they should look ahead at them, because Stars right now, the only team who I can see beat Avalanche this year right now, if you told me, it would be the Stars in the West. I don't think any team even comes close. Jason Robertson, I think he might be fetching 11 million AAV right now, if you are talking about, okay? I think, and his price is only going up. I don't know what Neil does for him, Stars GM, but I think he should sign it, okay, to a long-term contract, because that team is loaded. I understand that. But right now, Robertson is second in the points scored on this Dallas Stars team, only behind Rantanen. Hat-trick once again, and he has 9 points in the last 3 games. So he is on a hitter also, and 10 games in last 4. Now, Kraken versus Sharks. It was all Grubauer show for me. Okay, one thing that I never understood about Kraken is that they always get timely goals. I don't know how or from where and out of the blue, but like they are the most clutch team if you ask me. Every time I think that okay, they cannot come back. Like how will they score and except someone from that lineup always score. Sorry, but like literally I have seen this movie so many times, even not last season but more than past 2 years I have seen this, and once again I am watching it. Like every time you would think okay, their goalie is standing it on his head decor and they can't make anything out on offense. Like they literally can't produce any or generate any chances, and out of nowhere some guy come and just scores for them and wins done. Like I just have to salute him. Okay, he is one of the best in the league right now on a defender, and I truly believe that. The last three games, as for Sharks, I am talking about, they were badly outshot. Okay, this game was what Sharks needed. Even if they lost, it's not a problem for me. But at least they didn't get outshot badly by their opponents. Whereas in the past three games, it was all even against the Wild that they won. Everyone, 99% of them thought, okay, Wild should have won that game. And truly, but Escarov was standing on his head. And this time we saw when they don't have him on between the pipes, what happens. The one thing, as I have mentioned before, we don't talk about whenever we talk about a second line center. I think it's Alex Wennberg. Why don't we talk about that guy? He is a very foundational piece of that Sharks. To be very honest, like that whole second line, people talk about Kurashev. He is also good on Sharks. They got him from I think Chicago, or he played for Chicago before this season. But it's all Alex Wennberg. Trust me, after Celebrini and Will Smith, if I trust anyone on that team, like whether it's face off or penalty kill, not even playoff, but say for instance power play, or whenever the team needs to generate any chances and even some physicality, I always think about Wennberg. Okay, he is a solid guy as a second line center, and he's also experienced vet. He is I think 30 years of age. Sharks can get a good first round pick for him after we are seeing how second line centers value right now is in the league. So that's it from today. Thank you so much. I am not talking about Jets and Flames because I really don't know what to talk about. Flames should just trade anything they could. Okay, get Gavin McKenna, guys. Please get it. Just see the division you are playing in. You have Leo Carlson. In the West, you already have Connor Bedard. Once more in the division, you have Celebrini. Like who you have on your team that you can say even stand a chance against these three monsters that I talked about? No one. You at least need one guy to give the faith to your fan base that okay, in the next decade we will not just suck and we will not be a middling team. So that's it from me. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and yeah, just give suggestions on which video I should make. I will be making the review video every day from now onwards. Thank you so much. Have a great day, great night for you guys, and take care. Bye bye.